Ralph, welcome. A big question to start with, but what is the role of tech in the climate fight?
Like multiple, I would say. First of all, we have responsibility on our own house, getting focused on having real carbon negative, carbon neutral engagements, especially as we're running big tech data center infrastructure. So a lot of the world computes technology sits on our infrastructure. And taking that one in a responsible way to carbon neutral, carbon negative outcome, I think is very important. And then there's obviously the other one, making companies better in their technology and giving them technology which makes their carbon, their waste, their water management being much more efficient is what we play and where we want to focus and help our customers get better.
We can give companies the technology, but how can they use the data and the technologies to their advantage to get the most out of their ESG strategies?
First of all, it's great you mentioned ESG strategy to have, and I think part of that one is you need to be in a position to understand, record, report, measure your data. That's the most important one. You can't imagine how many meetings I have here at COP28 where people ask me and say, can you help me? I have something in Excel sheets and I need to make it available not only for the reporting purpose, but I also need to make it available real time for management decisions, where to invest, where to optimize and where to go. And so this is where we play. We're offering a platform where you can collect data across the organization, where we more importantly can collect data from scope 3, which is most difficult these days, and bring it forward to management systems, to the ones who define strategy and make decisions going forward, how to bring the organization in a better place.
One thing I'm hearing so much in the last year is about Gen AI, but there's loads of exciting new innovations. What is exciting you most at the moment?
I think AI gives us actually capabilities to bring in new data in a much easier way. So just a couple of days ago, we brought on a partner which has the capability to really have AI, using AI to go into the supply chain, collect the data, abstract it and bring it into the data management system of the ESG data lake of a company. So that's unique. Then you now have AI as a co-pilot for your company. So think about everybody in an organization. At each day, at each job they need to do, they can use a co-pilot on AI and get smarter and ask the organization, ask the data available, what kind of source should I use for power? Where can I actually get the best information how to do water management? What is the best thing on waste? Which is the best company to supply and get new input into the company? So all that can be done in a very, very different way at scale with AI. And this mindset of having a co-pilot for your sustainability effort is very, very different and very, very exciting for us from a technology, but even for companies at this stage.
Let's focus on your innovation. What is Microsoft doing in terms of fostering that right environment for sustainable innovation?
First of all our employees are obviously part of the journey on getting us in a 2030 negative footprint on where we use technology, improving our water and even improving our waste capabilities and management capabilities, which I think is super important. But then also as an organization, we really want to be the partner of each single company, each single government, and build ecosystems. And so we're also excited that we go out and we try to build ecosystems on how to help farmers, how to help other industries, how to help the finance industries, and even how to think about the planet. Planet Home, as an example, is an initiative where we really want to have global data available on surface, on understanding the climate data and bringing it into the play. So we're very ambitious in a very complicated environment, but we're very humble also because we need also customers and governments to really guide us through this journey on to be in a better space going forward.
Ralph, thank you so much.
Thank you.